Combine the 24-hour withdrawal support of Nicoderm with the tough craving relief of Nicorette gum.
You're welcome. You're welcome to this. You're welcome to this live show. If you are watching from Amazonia or anywhere across the globe, you are welcome to this live show. As usual, this is our normal Sunday live show. Please, as you join the live show, do well to share it. Share it on WhatsApp, share it on Facebook, share it across any other platform. And thank you for joining. As our usual rule, by the time we have 500 views, we are going to begin the live show. Today is a very dark day, as usual. It's a very dark day for Amazonia. It's a very dark day for the people of the Southern Zone. It's a very dark day for the people of the Northern Zone. It's a dark day for the people of Kumbo. It's a dark day for the people of Boa Bakundu. It's a dark day for the people of Bolé. It's a dark day for the people of Nake. It's a dark day for the people of Bongé, for the people of Manu. It's a dark day for all of us. It's a dark day for Amazonians, both home and abroad. We continue to suffer the barbarism. We continue to suffer genocidal acts of La République, why the world sits silent, why the world is quiet. Please, if you are just joining in, do well to share this live show on every platform that you are. Share it on WhatsApp, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, and share it everywhere that you are watching. And thanks for joining. I can see Leo McDuff, who is just joining. I can also see Noquel who has also joined this live show. I can also see Nze Sheikh, who has joined this live show. I see a lot of you joining this live show. I see Justice Emmanuel, who has joined. I see Valdo Royal, who also joined. Please let me know where you are watching from. I see A.B. Bob, good afternoon. I see Don Tomasino, thank you for joining, good afternoon. I see Satis Joe. I see Munangai, who is also joining. I see El Yanko. I see Julia Ngam. I see Mac Zongkwele. I also see Macfish. I see Des Ebai. I see all of you who are joining, please. We are joining, please join and share the show. I see Jeza Jerome. I see Do Margaret. I see Paul Belenga. We love you. I love you also. I see Yamurul Monfrere. I see Frank Hills, who is joining also from UK. I see Chris Sunjo joining from Frankfurt. Justice Emmanuel is joining from Bengui. I see Egbe Gladys. Happy Sunday, Egbe Gladys. I see Abomo Charles Abomo. I see Dela joining from UK. You're all welcome. I see Evalestine Pepe. Ganye Moet Jessin Janfo. I love you also. Nkongo Agbo. I also see you, Kongo Agbo. Love you also. I see Deslin Tem. I see Kemak Kanjo. I also see Tabe Joshua watching from Mutengene. I see Tematel Eric Bobo. I can also see Lawrence Elango Chomoloko. I see Immaculate Mbang. I see Simon Sito. I see Akwankam MB. I see Tabe, of course, Joshua watching from Mutengene. I see Rail Poti. I see Atematel Eric Bobo. I see Oliver Edgar. I see Ne Ngon. Thank you for joining this live show. We are going to bring on a special someone special. We are going to bring on someone special. I see my able friend Tapang Ivo Tanku, who is also watching live from USA. I see Georgette Nchitu. I see Lepro Etunde. Please share the show. I want us to reach 500 views. We are going to begin. Then I'm going to bring on the person that I told you that I'm going to bring for this live show that will join us to preach the gospel, to preach the gospel of truth, to preach the gospel according to today's live show. I see Ozil. I also see Tendo Amie Festus Neba joining. I see Chia Kimbi, who is watching from Abuja. I see my elder brother TL Jr., who is watching from Germany. I see Mami Toliman. I see Roland Tange. Good afternoon and happy Sunday also. I see Peter Su. I see Engineer Mba Samuel Dango watching from Douala, La République. I also see Brownie Eric. I see Zechia Elvis. Blasius Mvo. Naira. Nelville Nelto. Sue Ferdinand has also just joined. I also see Honesty Valerie. If you are joining in from Amazonia, if you are joining in from La République, if you are joining in from the diaspora, wherever you are in the diaspora, you are welcome to our usual Sunday live show that we always to speak. We always want to galvanize our spirits going ahead, from what has happened within the past week. So please, you are welcome to this live show. We are going to focus today on the issue of Okada and the economy. That will be our gospel for today. We are going to preach today in line with Okada boys and the economy going forward. We are going to talk about the foolish ban from the colonial slave, the senior slave, the first degree slave, Atanga Paul G, who is Paul Biya's minister of genocide, who has perpetrated genocidal acts in Amazonia. And we are aware that genocide is not only when you kill someone, there is a cultural genocide, there is a social genocide, and of course, there is a physical genocide which involves the killing of our people. While back now in Amazonia, we have all types of genocide going on. There has been a cultural genocide since 1961. There has been a social genocide since the struggle began. And now we are having the physical genocide where our properties, our homes of our parents, the homes of our wives, our husbands, our aunties, our brothers, our sisters have been razed to the dust by the colonial agents of La République Army. They go into villages, they go into communities, they raze down our homes, they render our people homeless, our people who are now even having their shelter in the bushes. It's appalling. It's appalling. I don't even know how they do it. If I sit to recall that some people will be sleeping in the bush, I don't even know how. I can't come to terms with it. I don't even know how they do it. I don't even know how they do it because I can't come to terms with the fact that some people in this age back home are there in the bushes and they're having shelter. I can't come with it in terms with the pains that our people are going through, not by our actions, like we always say, by the actions of the regime of Paul Biya, because a responsible military, a responsible soldiers, they will go against the so-called separatists, the so-called fighters. They decide to vent their anger. They decide to face harmless people. So it is unheard of. It's unheard of. You know, when we look at what is happening today in Amazonia across the globe, it gives us the reason, it gives us the strength that we will not give up. We have to continue. We have to continue fighting. Like my elder brother and elder comrade in the struggle, Donatus Wanobi, said today, whether we fight, we die. We don't fight, we die. So we choose to fight. Whether you fight, we die. We don't fight, we die. Like today, what happened? A bike rider in Kumbo, a bike rider in my own homeland in Kumbo. What happened was that, you see, he was gunned down. He was gunned down by a soldier. He was gunned down by a soldier. The same issue, we saw it in Bois Bakundu. A 15 years old Nanje Queen Search. Nanje Queen Search is a 15-year-old girl, and the bullet got her, and she's gone. Her life is gone. Her life is gone. A very young, promising girl who knows the future that lay in front of her. So none of us we are safe. None of us we are safe. None of us we are safe. We are under occupation. We are under attack. None of us we are safe. The fact that we are out here, the fact that we live in the cities, our people are under pain. So please keep sharing. By the time we reach 500 views, we are going to begin officially this show. I see that most people are asking me to talk in Pidgin. Okay, I go try for continue for talk for Pidgin. So I don't need to talk say as we not join. So make una try for continue for share this show across the globe. Share it to our people so that our people will join. I'm in pains because I imagine how a Queen Search, Nanje Queen, the pain where it go through as they be shooting, the pain where it go through so they die. I the time will recall the which way we go through her mind as she was dying, as she died if he die under the barrel of the gun. It's a difficult moment for our parents. It's a difficult moment for every one of us. But as usual, we will not give up. We will not give up. If the Republic thinks say they will do everything possible to quench the revolution, then they never learn from history. No military in the world can win a people, because everyone is a foot soldier. Whether you be doctor, whether you be artist, or you be nurse, or you be which part, all of us will be foot soldier. We'll be foot soldier in our own way, our own way. So we'll keep on. We'll keep on fighting. It's a painful situation for us. It's a very painful condition for us, but we have no choice, because the regime of Paul Biya, it never give us that choice. The regime of Paul never give us that choice. So we get no choice, but we will continue. We'll continue for the fight. So please, as you join the show, also help to bring more people on the show. I see we are going already to 400 views. By the time we reach 500 views, we go continue. We will continue the live show. Meanwhile, we will continue with the listen to Jim Reeves, because it's a sad moment for Ambazonia. It's a sad moment. It's a sad moment for us. Like our senior brother, our comrade, Wanobi Donatus, he talk today for Facebook. Donatus he talk say, make we know say, whether we fight, we die. If we not fight, we will still die. So at the end of the day, what do we do? You fight, they kill you. You not fight, they kill you. So let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. We need for finish our fufu. So welcome all those who are joining. Welcome. Let's continue to share this live show. It's a painful moment for us. It's a painful moment for Nanje. It's a painful moment for Nanje, Queen, and Boabakundu. That little girl. It's a painful moment for her to. Painful for her to go this way, for her to die under the barrel of the gun.
You'll have to
right, people of Amazonia, good afternoon. If you are watching from Boa Bakundu, that I know that as of this moment I'm talking, the military is there actively burning homes. All those who are watching in Bonguer, all those who are watching now in Lebialem, in Alu, in Menji, all those in Meme, in Fako, in Mezam, in Coupe, in Manu, in Kumbo, in Kambe, in Du, Belo, and Fundong, all those across the villages, the communities in Amazonia, you are welcome to this live show. For those of you that you are out of Amazonia, for those of you that you are in neighboring Nigeria, in neighboring Equatorial Guinea, in neighboring La République, and those who are far away in Germany, in USA, in Canada, in Belgium, in South Africa, in China, in Russia, in Ukraine, in Thailand, and in other parts of the globe that I've not mentioned, you are welcome to this live show. We are going to begin this live show, but before we begin this live show, let us give a minute of silence for all those who have gone ahead before us, marked with the sign of faith. Let us give a minute of silence for all those who have died under the barrel of the gun from the colonial forces of La République, for all those who have died under the instructions of the colonial president Paul Biya, for all those who have died under the support of the Anglophone elite, for all those who have died by the actions of all those who have sabotaged this struggle. So we say all those who have gone before us from the 22nd of, in fact, from December 2016, Akum Julius, all those who died on 22nd September, 1st October, and right up to this date, let us offer a minute of silence, especially to our little queen, our little shiny queen, beautiful lady today, who died under the gun of La République, Nanje Quinta, Queen Sej, Nanje Queen Sej, who died in Boa Bakundu today, and the bullet got her and she died on the spot. And for that young man, for that young Okada guy in Kumbo, that he was out looking for food to feed his family, that he was out looking for food to provide food for his family, to be able to make money to pay his house rent, but he was gunned down today by a colonial gendarme in Kumbo. For these persons, let us offer a minute of silence for them. May the souls of all those who have gone before us, may their souls never rest in peace. In fact, may their spirits hover across Amazonia from one grave to another. May their spirit be evoked and may they chase all those soldiers. May their souls chase Paul Biya and all those Anglophone elites. May their souls only rest in peace until we have seen freedom. For they laid their lives for us so that we may be free again. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you very much for joining this show. We are saying that for every soul that this regime will take, for every house that this regime will burn, for every mother that they will send to the bush, for every refugee that will cross over to Nigeria, for every soul that will sleep in the bush, for everyone that this regime will chase, that they will only continue to increase our take for this struggle. That there is no way this regime will make us to bow down. Because we have a duty as a people. We have a duty as a people that we have the rights over our God-given land. We have the rights over our God-given land from Bua Bakundu to Ekiliwindi to Kumbo to Mato to Kendem. We have a duty to continue this fight. We were a people on our own. We were never been one. We were a people on our own, and we choose to join a foreign country based on some terms. And that foreign country has paid us with death. They have paid us with cultural genocide. They have been paying us with social genocide. And they are paying us now with physical genocide by raping our people, by killing our people. Right as I'm talking to you in Kumbo, there is a bar in Kumbo. I will check on that name. That bar, it houses La République agents. And every time they have to force young girls to have sex with young girls. These military people, they have raped and they have impregnated many girls in Kumbo. I am going to call that name of that bar in Kumbo. That bar in Kumbo should be aware that they are perpetrating acts of genocide by allowing La République soldiers to stay there in the night. They continue to rape our girls in that bar in Kumbo. I'm going to call out the name of that bar in Kumbo. That whosoever is the owner of that bar, that you allow La République agents to continue to have sex with girls in that bar, to rape our people in that bar, that we will come for you. And we will come for you strongly and heavily. We'll tell the agents of La République that we will not back down. No matter what you do, we will not back down. We have families that have lost loved ones. Listen, La République agents, if you are watching, no arrest will stop us. None. Nothing will stop Mark Barretta. Nothing will stop this revolution. No arrest, no killing, no house burning. Because what you keep doing to our people, you only increase our anger. You only stoke with us the anger to retaliate. You only stoke in us the anger to fight back. But we will be better. We will be better because we will not act like you. We will act responsibly. We will act in terms of international norms to safeguard our home. That is why we will increase the cost of the occupation. That is why we will continue to fund our self-defense group, because look at that little young girl, Nanje, Queen. She got up today like any other one of us who got up, knowing fully well that she has a big future ahead of her. But you took away the life from her by shooting her to death. The young man in Kumbo, who was just riding his bike, if he ride the bike will see her way. If you put chop for a table, you soldier, you gun him down, and you continue to perpetrate acts of genocide in our home, from Batibo to Kwakwa to Bole. As I'm talking to you now in Bole, what is happening in Bole, in Nake and in Bua Bakundu, they have gone there with heavy. In fact, we have messages coming back from home that the type of machine they don't see them. They don't not even war. It means if you don't watch, I don't know which kind of movie I could call them. Now Prison Break and which movie. That kind of war movie where you will see only weapon. That is the type of weapons that it is now in Amazonia. And that it's that way US government, they began saying they go fight for Boko Haram. But those war machines, now they don't carry them, they go for those areas, they go bomb the areas. But our people will not give up. Like Honoruba talk, say, you will have to kill to the last Amazonian. And you have to kill, as you kill one today, when you kill one person today, the anger, it be times 50. You kill 2, the anger times 100. You kill 3, the anger times 150. Now, so it increase. So, but like just forget, say, the number where you go kill, it go stop us. Forget say, the number where you go arrest, it go stop us. Because, no say, we too are coming for you. Yes, we are coming for you also. We are coming for you. And all those in Amazonia, they call themselves senators. They call themselves CPD people. They call themselves SDOs and SDOs, where they participate in this active genocide. Know that you will not stop us. You will not stop us. Today I don't come with a very special message. I go bring in our special guest soon. But I don't come in with a very special message today to talk about the rights of our Bensikin. You don't say the Bensikin or Okada people, that job you don't employ a lot of persons because the so-called foolish government cannot even provide employment. The so-called foolish government cannot even put in place strategies, ways where people can self-employ themselves. But this Okada, it don't help for employ people. They could not say Okada people are not illiterate. No. Okada people, they're not illiterate. Those are bona fide people that have gone to school. The average Amazonian is literate. Okada people are not illiterate. Man will not look Okada man will think say those are people who are useless, that people will not get right. No. Okada man, he get in kebong, he get in sense. Okada man get kebong, he get sense. And most Okada people, they are graduates self. There are many women in the Okada where they are graduated from University of Boya elsewhere. Why? Because the type of university where they get for University of Boya, Bamenda or elsewhere, na study where you don't even use them. Either you enter for classroom or you enter for side. You study history. Or you do that kind of absorb for university. Nothing. You don't even use them. After that, after university, you become useless like when you went to the university. Those are some of the things that we will think say we're going to change them. Because we need for professionalize our system. But this system for like to pick, it doesn't allow us to do it. So when you go for Okada, those are people with master's degree. We go Okada, people with master's degree, people with a bachelor, people with advanced level, people with ordinary level. Yes, those are people who they get sense, people who are very intelligent, but because they don't even get way for travel out here, they're not even fortunate that some of us, when we escape, we travel, we come out here, and they cannot even be fortunate for get money, for get bribe for enter in them, for bribe for enter queues, or for enter they call them those government teaching school there. Those are people where they come from a very humble background. They don't decide so they go ride that Okada with all pride. With all pride. They go ride them with all pride for provide food. And those people some of them are doing well. Some of them you see they are doing well. Most of them they don't live in their parents' home. They don't rent their own homes. They don't bring to life their own family. They don't marry. They get picky when they take care. And most of them, they did not tend to take care of other members of the family. Those are for communities. And you think, say, you can't stop their business. You can't stop them in the not right. You can't stop them in the not for because say, you talk of security. What nonsense security? So today, I don't come for inform all of us, say, if you be Okada man where you watch me, not say according to international labor code and right, you get right for a job. You get right to work. You get right to provide food for your family. You get right to provide social amenities for your family. And no duck, no water for beans, no dirty, no person for that Cameroon, or that no get right for stop you for do your job. So you when you be Okada man, most of you now, we not really ignore the ban and know. They are not talk for those few the way they get when they get chicken heart. Those few the way the one succumb to the ban. No. When I get voice, it will not can rise up in una thousands. This regime no go do anything. From Kumba to Bonge to Bamenda to Tiko to Kumbo to Moyoka to Ekona, everywhere on a day. If you okay a man, when I get right for go to work. Numbers get power. No military can stand on your way. You have to rise up and challenge that military. My friend Tapang Ivo, if we don't put him on Facebook since last week, said from tomorrow Monday, the 19th, it will not be business in Amazonia as usual. Yes, from tomorrow Monday 19 going forward, we say, would you call on the Okada people them for take the bull by the horn, for say you get right for defend your families. You get right for go out there, ride the Okada. You get that money they pay you, that 100 francs they pay you, 100 francs, 200 francs, 300 francs, when they pay you add them all for save them, for pay your beginning school fees, for pay your beginning in medical bills when you're sick. No, the government go take care. Government never tell you how you go take care for provide food for your wife, or for your jumba, or for your girlfriend, or for provide food for your kids. How do they expect you to live? So when I get right, no man no get right for talk say make una stop for work. When we will talk say ghost towns, we will say once a week on Mondays. Now a civil society where all we will agree. Government no get right for stop any person for say make you go out, make you right. So we talk say kind of people them when I get that right for go work. Yes, they get that right for go work. So make man not sit down for a house in the fear. Nothing. Numbers them. Una get numbers and una okay to put them. Una get numbers and I like because say una always get that unity. Una always be united. So if you be okay to man, you watch me from ground zero. Or you be man when you get relative when I kind of man, you go to transmit this message. No, okay service, best service, you know. So we talk say I go bring soon Tapang Ivo into this live show for make it talk more on this Okada issue. So when they talk say why the self-defense groups them that you go about with their issue, this one Okada people they are not part of any self-defense issue. Yes, Okada people those are normal Anglophones. Those are normal people who are going about doing their job, and they should not be made to suffer. I want to say, if La Republic military, if they are man enough, La Republic military, you are bold enough, go and chase separatists and fighters like how Nigeria in the go chase Boko Haram. We don't see in other countries. We don't see that for Nigeria, Boko Haram, it go for Lagos, it go for Kaduna, it go for area them, it commit issues them. We never see military from Nigeria. You go into those areas, they go bomb villages. They go find them right for Sabina Forest. Find them, meet them for day, find them. So, and we on our own issue. We are even separatists. We are people, the so-called Boko Haram who are terrorists, who are fighting to create a caliphate, a state on their own. But we are people that we have the right to our statehood. We are people that we have the right to defend. As itself is self-defense. So, a responsible military, it go chase those people, then find them and catch them. It don't go put fire for burned houses. It shows say that military is weak. It shows that military that they are cowards. It shows the military that they mop. They couldn't say B. Now mop. Small boys them for when they get that den guns them. Small boys them with den guns them. And they show that mop if it be mop. Go fight. Go and meet those foot soldiers and fight them. If you know you are strong, go meet them and fight. Why do you go to villages? To villages and meet parents and burn houses. You fight. You go burn how has fight you. If it be or you be gendarme or you be police officer, you should say you strong. Go and chase those separatist Amazonian fighters, meet them and fight them. Chase them and allow our mothers, allow our wives, our aunties to live peacefully in their homes. That is what a responsible military will do. That's what a responsible military will do. It happens everywhere. It is not only in Amazonia that we have separatists. We have separatists everywhere in the world who are fighting to separate a particular country they think that they're not part of. As is very genuine, very clear, very open. We are not fighting to divide a country that was. In fact, this country was never one. It has never been one. Never been one. Since from Jamaica, it has never been one. Since from Jamaica, it was never one. Never one. So I want there's maybe if the B or we watch me again, brother for B. Go tell that B say he's a coward. If you watch me, you get brother for army or something. Say they are all cowards. They are all cowards. They should go to those forests. they should go to those communities. They should go right and face them. Why are they going to communities shooting gun in the air? Today we hear say for Kumba, for Gendarmerie, they shoot for air. Then they shoot for air. They shoot. They're gonna they feel say they come then they shoot for air for football. For Babenda when you hear gun shoot for they shoot for air. Why are they afraid? Go to Batibo in the villages. Go inside. Go inside. They don't take zero for Batibo. We not do anything. Mob. Small boys and where they have just been there for a few months. Small boys and where boys who are just those are just street boys around. Yes. Small boys when they just people when they don't vex. They said they will defend their land. They get now then guns them. They don't get no major weapons. They don't get armor cars. They don't get AK. They don't get bullets. But they deal with that. Well, they deal with that well. And you can't face them. You go to villages and you burn houses and you kill. So, a responsible military will face those foot soldiers and avoid to commit acts that tarnishes the name of your so-called one Cameroon. One Cameroon. So I don't come today for remind our foot soldiers them, especially the people who are there for Okada business. Say no man no get right. Who is this Carolingo? Thank you. Caroline Go is blocked. She was like distracting me. I don't like to be talking and reading comments because when I read comments, it distracts me from what I'm talking. But Caroline Go is gone. It's gone. That Caroline Go, I'm sure is a relative of Julius Go. I'm sure he's a Cameroonese. I've blocked him. So please, honor her. Thank you. I've blocked her. So please, if you are just joining this show, this is Mark Barretta. It's a live show. What I was saying that no regime on earth, we as a people, we have the right to defend our territorial space. We have the right to defend our air, our land, and our sea. And we are saying that under international law, we have an international boundary. We didn't come into the union. In fact, we were fooled into the union. Britain and France duped us into the union with La République. But our foreparents, they came into the union with good faith. Foncha and the rest, they came to the union with good faith. They thought that because these people have names also Cameroon, they thought that things would be different. But behold, we came into the union, which was not consummated. In fact, it's a camp we stay. Molan John Lutumbe, our great patriarch, our daddy, has put it very well. It's a jumba. Now come and stay. And there is no, and that is why we are challenging that. We are challenging that La République should take us to court and say we are separatists. Take us to court. Challenge us to court. And let us challenge you on the merits of historical facts, on the merits of legality, that La République has no legal basis, has no legal right to claim our land. They have no right. So any SDO, DO, any person in Amazonia, they are there illegally. They are in fact, and colonialism is a crime against humanity. It's a crime. Colonialism is a crime. So La République is committing an international crime by being in our land, by being in Amazonia. So we have challenged them. Take us to court. That's what we want. We want to have our days in court on the merit of this union. And let's see. Show us that you have rights over Amazonia. And when we are doing this, our Anglophone elites, they are quiet, they are afraid. What are they afraid of? The academy, our professors and in the universities, they are quiet. What has happened to us? that our people, you see a young girl in Bua Bakundu, is being shot dead, they are quiet. What will happen that will make our professors in the academia to talk? What will happen? What will happen? What will happen that we will have our people in the academia, in the University of Boya and Bamenda, doing symposium to talk about this issue, to push the government to take the right step? What stops them? Why is it that the culture of fear has engulfed everyone? There is no way La République can trample on all of us. What happened with our bravery? We as a people, we have the right to live. So all those who are having Okada, who are business people, colonial slave who calls himself Atengamponji or any SGO or DIO has no right to take away your means of livelihood. Not even us. Not anyone has the right to take away your means of livelihood. So if you are someone who owns an Okada business, I'm already happy that most of you are already going against the ban. We read in the post about that more than 50,000 went against the ban. So we have now come to reinforce that going forward tomorrow, from the 19th of March going forward, things must change in Amazonia. Things must change in Amazonia. Our foot soldiers must act. And all those Okada people, don't allow the government to take your livelihood, your means of survival. Numbers do matter. You are in your thousands. You are in your thousands. Go out there, protect your right to give your mother's food. Protect your right to feed your family, to feed your wife and to pay your house rents and to pay medical bills. Because when they say you should stop working, and you want to see, have they provided you money? Have they given you any other means to survive? So all those who are still making those kunya, we salute all those Okada people who have deprived that order and they are still working. For all those who are still on the back seat, we call on you to join now. Join now and join the bandwagon for us to flush out this La République. And for all those who sit in Boya, for all those who sit in Victoria, in mainland Bamenda, mainland Kumbo, mainland Kumba, mainland Tiko, and they are smiling. You are not in solidarity with our people who are being massacred in the villages and communities. We have always said this revolution, it began in Manu. It's a stage. But rest assured that before it is April over, it would arrive in Boya and Victoria. And when it arrives in Boya and Victoria, it will be over. It will be over. It will arrive in Victoria and Boya. These two areas, especially, it will arrive. And when it arrives in Victoria and Boya, it will be over. Like our president usually says, this year is a year of homecoming and it's a year of recognition. We will not rush. We will not rush. We will take our time. But we will arrive Boya and Victoria. Same day, same hour. We will come like a thief at night. You remember the Holy Bible says that Christ, they say Christ will come like a thief at night. That no one knows. That's how it will happen in Boya and Victoria. It will come like a thief at night at an hour or day that no one knows. Because the colonial governor made an order and restrict movement in other counties and said Fako is okay. I said Fako is okay. Okay. It will come like a thief at night that no one knows. So please, let us support our people, the people of Okada. Do not allow Atangam Jimpo, that thief, that slave, that non-entity, that dollard, that Nikom to win. He will not win. He will not succeed. Atangam Jimpo, I know he's watching me now in Yaoundé, or maybe he's in Bamenda. Atangam Jimpo, Jim Paul Atanga, or how they call you. I know that you are watching me. I know that you have set moves against me. I know that you are taking moves against me. All those who are close to me. But you will not succeed. Because our people will rise against you. And for all those funds and chiefs, in fact, funds in the Northern Zone, who went and collected money with Atanganji, that's blood money. That's blood money. You have not condemned, you have not come out against the killings of your own people. Your own people. You look at, in this modern day, forget that nonsense. In fact, there is nothing like tradition. We are in a liberal democracy. We are in a liberal world, in a modern world. That foolish, that nonsense you call tradition, it works nowhere. It works nowhere. It works nowhere. So make that nowhere fund when I pack fine. No, that funds when I pack fine. Nothing say we will respect person you be fun. And so what? You be fun. You big pass Amazonia. And so what? You be fun. You big pass Amazonia. Or you be chief. No, don't forget. Those in Southwest, those chiefs, they are useless, corrupt Southwest chiefs. They are foolish people. Those chiefs that go to a motel. Those Southwest chiefs are not chiefs. Those ones that are useless ever since. They are very useless. Useless. Those are very useless. Southwest chiefs are useless. From Tabetano, they are useless. So they're not even chiefs. I'm talking about those ones in Northwest, those ones in the Northern Zone. Just those chiefs who still have a little of respect in you, a little of respect. Those in Southwest, they have lost every iota of respect we have with them. Because there is money, long throat. Money, long throat. Those ones that will speak at the back of their mouth. But the Northern Zone funds, the funds, you still have a little bit of respect. But not that nonsense in the 80s, 60s, they will say mbe. It will not exist. It will not exist. There is no one who will say mbe and allow you to be a spy, for the regime, to allow the regime to use your palace as a base, to allow you to receive money from Atanganji Paul. No, if you are a fund from Northern Zone, forget it. Northern Zone fund, we saw you people on video. You sat there and what did you inform? I said, we be telling about G70. We be telling say, we be telling from Batibo. What would I tell you? We not tell you what's about. See, listen. Forget that say respect. Respect is reciprocal. That same bang is over. Useless funds and chiefs. Useless. People who can, where's your voice? In the days of West Cameroon, you funds and chiefs, you had your place, you had your voice. We are easily fighting for you. Yes. Funds and chiefs, we are fighting for you to restore your own dignity. Because you've lost your dignity, you carry your dignity and you give it to that foolish man in Yaoundé who calls himself Bia. You gave him funds of funds. You took your small power, you took your small secret, you gave it all to Bia, funds of funds. Now you are useless. You can't even talk. You go around begging for money. Now you are all civilian beggars. You see? You see what you've done to yourself? You're all civilian beggars. So please, if you are watching me, tell your funds. No respect for any fund who acts as a spy for the regime. No respect for any fund who will lure people to come and arrest them. No every fund that will give the best to act as military barracks. Where are they? Where are the funds? Funds and chiefs. Why are they quiet? They are all useless. So-called elites and for elites. University professors, useless. University lecturers, useless. Anglophone politicians, useless. Funds and chiefs, useless. Or a band of elites, useless people that, in fact, if today there is rapture, today there is rapture, we have to just kill all these elites. Very useless, set of bunch of useless people who have no useless people. Do that. If you are an elite, you're watching me, you are useless. And the youth of this era, we have risen up and we say no more. That is why the youth have taken upon themselves to create their self-defense. That is why the youth have taken upon themselves from Kwakwa to Ekiliwindi to Matot to Kosala to Batibo to Bello to Fundong to Manu to Kendem to everywhere to Kumbo. They are grouping themselves into self-defense groups to fight back. And they will not stop to fight back. Because all of you, bunch of chiefs, bunch of funds, bunch of so-called elites, you are useless, who receive money from the regime to in fact, I mean, speak. What happens with you people? What happened? You are quiet. And why even call the one? In fact, at least for SDF, I guess more respect even for the SDF parliamentarians and senators. It's more respect because they have been talking. But these other ones, they call themselves CPD people. These ones, I don't know. I don't know if now bad luck. I don't know if Bia use which medicine. I don't know. That in the southern zone, we have parliamentarians and senators from Kwakwa, from Bongay, from areas. And there is more going. They are quiet. They are still quiet. And the chiefs are quiet. They are folding their arms. Quiet. And a chief was just murdered in Manu. Everybody is quiet. They are hoping that Paul Biya, not your president, Paul Biya, not your president, Paul Biya, no Fulekang, swine. They are quiet. They don't do anything. But we are saying that this generation of youth will not be useless. We will free Ambassador for you. So at least give us your support. Give us your blessings. We have rainy season coming. We are asking you funds and chiefs to give us your blessings. Where are they? Where is that medicine that you used to keep? Where are they? How can you allow the regime to clamp on your people? We already see how they kill us. They kill people, they kill young girls, kill mommy, kill papa, burn people alive. What will this regime do that will make you funds and chiefs to talk? We need those small people to know. You come up for Bakasi, we never use broom for fight Bamele case. What's the idea? Because we don't use less on ourselves, we don't lose other powers. Funds and chiefs. They are watching me. I know now. Even for them go for. Oh, they were the one in Kumba who calls himself for the paramount chief of Meme. This show that they are watching in their rooms. And you know I'm telling the truth. They are there. All the elites, senators, MPs. You know that we are talking the truth. You know it. That we are talking the truth. You know that we have been forced to pick self-defense. You know it. You know. But you are quiet, hoping that somebody will come and save. All you know is your money. All you know is your money. So I must say, but where are the powers of our funds? How can a fund be in your own fundum? A Dio has power over you. You are a fund, but you are running behind a Dio, a Bulu Dio, and a Wono Dio. Buying a man say, Degatwa. How can a chief, you are running behind small SDO and DO, a chief that you don't even have authority over your own area? For Christ's sake, why did you guys lose your powers? Why? Now that we need those powers, we need them. Now that you see the regime going around, killing your own people, killing your own subjects, you cannot act. All you know is you funds, you go and sit in the hall. You drink palm wine. You receive money from useless Ateng and Ponji. But know that we shall free Amazonia. When we free Amazonia, all those useless funds and chiefs will build a hall of shame and put you inside. Yes, we'll put you inside. We'll put you inside. But know that this Amazonia is only free. It has been freed in the spiritual world. It will be free in the physical world in due time to come. So my brothers and when I okay people them for Batibo, from Bamenda, from Kumbo, from Bello, from Fundong, from Cambe, from Du, from Munya, Ekondo Titi, Moyoka, Kumba, Kosala, Bokwango, Bokwai, in now, my 1, my 4, long street for Tico, from Bangam, from Coupe, from Guti, inside Manu, anywhere you did, for inside Lebialem Menji, Allah, una from tomorrow Monday, una go out, use your bikes, go out to work your money. Any gendarme wants to stop una rally and make hell, a living hell for anyone. Because una get the powers. Una get powers for bring Saudi Cameroons to a ground still, for stop any movement of any vehicle, any bus. Una get the power. If there is no way an Okada will work, then let no bus, let no private car, let no bus, let no service work. Ground entire Saudi Cameroons. Yes, ground it. You have the powers. It is all for one and one for all. It is all for nothing. It is either everyone Okada will work, or motor, or taxi. Everyone is back, is stay. And let's see how the economy will go. So I want to thank our foot soldiers in Lebialem, our soldiers in Bonge, our soldiers everywhere who are also enforcing a no-fly zone, a no-movement zone. Yes. And I endorse the move by our one and only General Tapang Ivo. Thank you. I endorse his move. Of our one and able General Tapang Ivo. Thank you. I'll bring him in soon. I'll bring him into the live show. Yes. Because we have the right to go to work. So if Okada don't work, make taxi don't work. And thank God for our able Okada people who have, since from the first day, they have rubbished that move from the useless Atangam Ponji. So, today on Facebook, when I read them, my own friend, Wanobi, he talks, say, we fight, we die. We don't fight, we die. Look for Boabagundu. Now at the top now, so the day we have a machine, they spray fire for house. For Bole, for Bagundu, they spray fire for house. They kill, they burn houses. So, what do we do? Should we fold our arms? Should we stop? There's no way. We cannot stop. We cannot stop. We cannot stop. We cannot stop. So that action, it only anger us more and more. It only angers us more and more. And our place, wherever you are, for act. Wherever you are, whether in the diaspora or ground zero, we need to act. We need to act. We need to act. And we need to support our foot soldiers. And I want to assure you today that take my words today. If you have never taken my words seriously, take my words. I'm saying that we will reach Boya Victoria. And when we do, it will be over. If you have never believed me, today believe me. I'm saying that we will reach Boya and Victoria. And when we do, it will be over. We will come like a thief. We will come like a thief at night. They are killing our people every day. We can't sit quiet. There's no way. We can't sit quiet. So we must continue. We must continue to push on. To push on. To push on. So we are on all activists, on all activists, civil rights activists, we must show support for our bike riders. Yes, if they cannot be allowed to work, then let no car, let no bus work. The bike riders, they have the power to ground everywhere. They have the means to ground from the sun. In fact, they have the means, and they'll do it. They'll do it. They'll do it. From tomorrow going forward, they'll do it. They'll do it. They'll do it. So please, our people in the communities that are taking upon themselves to defend homeland. And like I said, we have to defend homeland. We have no choice. We have no choice. We have been massacred for a very long time. We have no choice. We have to continue to defend homeland. We have no choice. We have no choice. That little girl, Queen, the little girl, Queen Nanje, now lies somewhere. Maybe maybe they have already buried her. That little girl that could offer support and help. Why is one step? Please, it is not time for live calls. I'm live. I will open the line soon and you call. Fide, how do I? Let me continue the live. What is which name do you have on Facebook? Which name do you have on Facebook? Which name? I don't know. Which name do you have on Facebook? All right, I'll do that at the end of the show. Okay, let me continue. Sorry, the line is not yet open. The line is not yet open. We'll open the line soon for you to call, and contribute. Now, let me see if I can bring my able brother Tapang Ivo Tanku. Let me bring Ivo Tanku. Hello.
Yes, Asaloto for you, Mark.
General.
Let me this.
my respect, General.
Salute. What did it happen? Good job, man. Good
General,
job.
you know that you be General. Now who will follow you? When you give order, General will follow.
Exactly. I don't follow your program since where you start, and I want to congratulate you once more for this very good work. Not be everybody go wake up at, especially for this time for our area, for talk for the people, and especially for see how progress the worker. You say the struggle really how you go on top here, climb on top here. Sometimes then they way don't tire, but you still keep the struggle alive. So I want to really thank you, congratulate you once more for this brilliant work, and also for our unity. Since where the struggle we start, plenty of people, they don't fall apart, but we don't always stay steadfast, strong, committed. Akosom, Pauline, you, me, and I want to really congratulate you. Despite our weaknesses, we are still united and very, very strong. And a very good message for tell other people and say, we should stand together and win this thing to Boya. So, Mark, congratulations once more. I don't say I'd even grow gray hair. It's not easy, sincerely.
General, I'm telling you, General, you see, gray, I'm only gray, I try to shave it. But
I tell you, it's not easy.
It goes.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it is for homeland. So, General, thank you for joining this show. You will start some movement where you talk, say, there is no way where Canada don't stop for work while motor them they go. So now, but people they want to hear you now. That's what the words will get many people when they watch from the BLM from your area. In fact, General, let me congratulate you. They say when you be General, your own homeland must be intact. So General, I want to congratulate you for holding the BLM intact. For make sure say make the BLM not fail you. So Levi and Lem, they make you General Ivo, they make you proud. So congratulations, General. Mon respect, sir. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
my brother.
Thank you very much.
Tell our people them. Which way them they need to do. They need to do. Because with the vex say this will put them they get right for work, but we also say they must shut down the system for shame that useless slave. When you call yourself say I think I'm poor. So General, which we talk for them. They want to hear you.
All right. Now, a very good thing we don't talk. You sabi say since we start this particular struggle last year, we don't beg for peace. Mark, you sabi say how that time they be started a provocation. We used to write press releases. They say no, please don't provoke, don't do this. If they want to do this, just be calm. We are begging for peace. We did that for more than 1 year. There be the kill we during that time they would beg for peace. We beg so they will protest peacefully. We'll try every means available. We even try economic sanction. Peaceful one way would even give them liberty itself or even give a chop. They will still continue for Kiwi. The international community watch. We protested in almost every embassy. We protest even for New York. Who said we not even protest, Mark? You go lead protest, self right for Belgium, we give opportunity for catch Laurent and so. We not even catch it. We protest so they will give one amber blow for a Laurent and so ye soldier. Only one amber. The guy fall for that, he collapsed, but will not even kill him. So what did we not do? We did everything. These guys, they know 1 year. So if anybody, the talk say, we have sought every Pacific avenue towards this crisis, but the guys did not hear. So we were left with one option, self-defense. That is the best move ever to take, and that is the only move ever to take. I want to congratulate these guys, them on the ground, from Manu right up to Mr. J. Look, Mark, tell you the secret. We are the youths, right? Count the number of people where they do watch we live now. So now mostly youths. The time for the old people have gone. All those chiefs now old people them. Let them get out of the way. The time for politics, it don't pass. All those old people them like Ivo, Leke Tambo and the rest, let them get out of the way. The youths are marching to Boya, and nothing shall stop us on the way to Boya. I'll give you one thing. As we speak right now, Manu didn't pick up. Whoever knew that Manu, a whole CPDM stronghold, can give up and join Ambazonia. Manu don't already give up, join we, and they are rallying strongly. He don't enter Kumba, soon it will be Boya and then Limbe. Right now, even LeBLM, he don't pick up hugely. My place where my papa come up for LeBLM, na place where Tasson, you know that Tasson man, that useless Tasson guy, that poor Tasson.
I know the useless guy.
Yes. So now my papa and mommy commander for them Mogbi, they call him Mogbi. Tasson, he don't be house today. I don't hear people they put up on Facebook say unknown people destroy Tasson's house. It's not unknown people. We, the Ambazonians, have burned the house. It's not unknown. How you say unknown? We, the Ambazonians, have burned the house of that criminal, that terrorist. Do you know why we burned the house? Because we realized that that house was hosting terrorists. And we cannot accept the illegal hosting of terrorists in our land. So we did that. So at the end of the day, it is very simple. Okada boys, they don't contribute hugely towards the economic development of Ambazonia and even the money we they export them for La République du Cameroon. Okada boys, they don't even help to reduce crime waves them. You sabi say before Okada the even come, the crime waves be increased every blessed morning, wake up for morning. Yes, they don't attack my door. But they waiting Namfang motorcycle they enter. These guys they abandon all of these thieves, all of this thieving from the left to right. They go join Namfang society, and they were doing so good. Crime waves reduced. These guys are helping families. These guys they get picking them about 8 picking them. These Okada boys there, you see themselves, you're sorry them because they wear gloves, they handle strong. Go start the one from Queen Park. You go sorry these guys. Then you can't stand one single individual can say made a ban Okada. Are you mad? Tomorrow, Mark, with all your endorsements, tomorrow we will roll out a strategy, Operation Throw Something on the Road. That means say from Kwakwa to whatever village to wherever in southern Cameroon, we will block all roads. Just simply take one stone, you swear and for road, you block them. Take one, you swear and for road, you block them. Take something, you swear and for road, you block them. Everybody, you throw something on the road, block everything on the road from any place. When motor the worker is 6 stone for road, it will stop. Block, sincerely, you just come off morning, take 1 stone, chwe ram for road. You stand from Ngambe, just chwe stone for road, chwe something on the road. Operation 1 man, 1 stone. Operation 1 man, 1 stone. Throw them massively. When you throw them massively, this is what happens. 1, no movement, no circulation. 2, you have held tight and you have enclosed all of those criminals the way they mobilize themselves quickly for jumping into those communities, terrorize and burn houses. 3, you will hold down trucks from moving. That means that what timber trucks, they no go even get access for move. Number 4, you go delay their operations. All of those terrorists, they not even rapidly operate. And that means they not take swift actions. Number 5, all those deals that now we don't englobe them within those communities will be taken out. And number 6, we are already poor. We already have bad roads. And so even throwing the stones will not even make any difference. So I want to encourage everybody, until the ban on Okada is completely lifted, nobody circulates as from tomorrow. Throw all things on the road. That means that you just massively throw anything, garbage on the road, everything. Once you block those roads, Mark, I swear, in April with the March for Boya, I swear, in April you go march.
General, I've declared, I've said that we will reach Boya and Victoria. Most people will reach Boya. In fact, I said by April we will reach Boya.
Mark, you are on April now. April this sometime na April next year. I talk na April this year. I talk
April this. Yes, April this year.
Exactly. So
this year, April.
It is a very simple thing to do. Trust in what they tell you. It is a very look at once you block roads. You know how you cut Mongo Bridge. You know how when people go cut Mongo Bridge, you don't need to cut Mongo Bridge. Take one thing, just stone, to waste stones on the road massively. Those bees them before they want to start unblock all roads. You will deal with them. You see only that time with the block. Where the block road only from between Moyuka between Munya and Weti and Ekona, it took bees like several hours to take off those stones. Block operation 1 man, 1 stone. Operation 1 man, 1 stone. Throw, if you want get even throw plenty on the roads. Okada boys them. If you not listen me as from today, this night we not do them. We'll be wait till this particular time for announce this operation because we know say La Republic they will take stringent actions for going to those communities and mobilize and terrorize the whole place and for put more soldiers. But now these guys are not acting because now just a few hours to Monday. That means as I talk now, make everybody start doing. Throw it massively, and we'll already take precaution. Number 1, all medical doctors that are going to communities so that they wait if any emergency the medical doctors they go attend to you freely. We'd already take all the precautions. Number 2, traditional healers then they on standby. So if anything happen, they go jump in for help you. So they're the only things in that would already take precautions. As for the rest, economic ground down, economic melts down, and we cripple the regime.
And some people they don't comment it. They talk say, apart from that, we get big tree them for community. That big tree they know will cut down
to a ram.
Cut the tree them.
Till how this Lebi Alem boy they be doing now. This Lebi Alem boy them block roads first before the guys the one end. So just block all those roads. You don't need Magna, a very simple strategy. Just block all roads. Anyone, even from Gi, block the roads. Anything, throw something on the road. Put stones, pop. The whole place should be stones. That means that tomorrow, as we wake up tomorrow, make everybody is send this message. Operation Call 4. You remember, say we'll get 8 million people then back home. Now we 2 million therefore abroad. If 2 million people then they call that for only 4 people, in 1 minute we have called 8 million. As simple as it is. Mark, you know 4 people then back home if you call and tell them this message. Me, I know 4. You when you watch me, you know 4. If everybody call 4, in 1 minute we have called 8 million people. And this message spreads like wildfire. So I want to encourage everybody. When they watch we for year, when I just do exactly thing what they do by April, we are marching to Boya. And remember, rainy season already enter. You remember how they catch this useless guy, Ivo Leketambo, that minister. how would they catch you? Now, so they will catch all other terrorists. That is exactly what we shall do. And that is exactly what the rainy season is all about. You cannot fight me in my own mother's yard. You cannot fight me in Lebialem, in the carrot farm. You cannot fight me in my father's village. Exactly how we did not fight Mark for a Pai village from Manu or for a Pai village for Banso, you cannot fight him. So at the end of the day, I want to encourage everybody. Okada boys have to take the lead.
Yes, and they have to take it because we don't say Okada boys they get right for work because they get money when they take care. They get woman them. They get picking when they take care. They go to pay house and so no one get right. According to you, be general, you be security experts. No one get according to is it world international labor something or work something. No man get right for stop some man for a job for a work. No man get right for a job and a good life. So already these Okada boys they don't already talk say no more. They don't book the band bed. Few the one but they don't say for the band for whole. If they need the worker, they may no more to the worker. So from Kumbo to Cambe to Bamenda to Wum to Bongé, Bangem to Pay, Ekonotiti, Moyoka, Ekoda, all this night, now operations everywhere. They go block the road. Yes, so that men taxi and boss, they go suffer the fate.
Nothing to worker. Yes.
So that the pressure it go increase. And we just say as we arrange the episode, we will bring back our grassroots, our
mobilization.
We will not fight the Kiwi. You fight the kill.
They kill you.
Today you don't watch. You don't see that girl Nanje for this thing. Shut. So you don't fight the kill. So at the end of the day, we don't get choice that will continue to boost up our grassroots mobilization. Sagat. So we need to push on. You will watch me now. There are many of you now watching us, or if you watch us later, we're going to transmit this information. You know now.
Exactly.
Now we don't wait for IG. We don't wait for IG. We don't wait for any movement. You know now.
Exactly.
Personal
initiative.
Now personal initiative, personal grassroots to take action to do what? Is it self-defense? Self-defense.
Yes.
You know, if more
self-defense.
You know when the government tell you say no fight first. No, someone attack you for your place. Someone take your means of living. You fight back. You fight back. You fight back.
Exactly.
You know when so you fight back. Fight back.
So very true. And I want to encourage you, Mark, because one, no say Okada boys they get labor rights. If you get a labor right, it means that you have the right to work. Nobody, no go shidon for Yaoundé in a diaspora, one neighboring country, pass order for another neighboring country. Mark, you fish shidon for some neighboring country, pass order for my neighboring country. No way.
For Scarlet Addicts, I don't even look said. So this they will not generally they will never pass order for La Republique.
No, we never pass order for La Republique. Me, I never pass order for United States. I never ever pass order for United States. I never pass order for any of my country. I the pass order not only for my country, Ambazonia. So you the shidon for Yaoundé. You the pass order for Ambazonia like who? For neighboring Ambazonia.
Like who?
And you understand, say Ambazonia is the newest country in Africa. That's the newest country.
The newest.
Thrown to the east, a very hostile neighbor. Number two, Equatorial Guinea, a very oil-rich country. And number three, Nigeria to the west.
That's right. Now the newest country, and our place for project this new country for projecting new country ahead. So when you say, in fact, the thing is start tomorrow, but you know me say end tomorrow. Now a process from tomorrow it goes ahead. Maybe tomorrow it might start small, but as we go, it'll be building. It'll be building. It starts tomorrow, but now a process. It will be building and going. We have to, in fact, that's why I'm saying How can we even allow military for Waka from
the thing don't pass me. The thing don't pass me completely. How you feel even live chief?
Yes.
Chief. You don't see picture of a chief the way they rally for Tanganji. Chief. See, I tell you, Mark. From today, chiefs are your enemies. There are 4 categories of people who are enemies. 1, delegates. 2, SDOs. 3, chiefs. And 4, taxation workers. No taxation worker. No delegates. Whether not labor delegate or social affairs, none. No chiefs and no terrorists. So I don't talk them and I'll go talk them again. As we sit now, April with the March for Boya. This April tomorrow. Block all roads beginning now, this night. Operation One Man, One Stone on the road. Nothing moves in, nothing moves out. From Limbe to wherever, throw something on the road, block all roads. Make anybody in his community just chueram. That means say if not chueram, Bamisi chueram, Wainama chueram, all money just the chueram. It will be consistent across out. You don't need to travel so another neighbor doing village or chueram. Just come off your front door, chuey stones on the road massively. That means say you chuey stones on the road massively. Everybody chuey something on the road. You when you watch me, call tomorrow, made a chuey. Call now, made a chuey something on the road. Once you do them, you don't hold down the country like how one man a whole country say not in the worker. And when you do so, timber trucks they nothing move. When you do so, terrorists they don't even no place for run. You now go destroy all that terrorist motor. No fly zone already be imposed. That means if any helicopter they pass, those boys then wait for LBLM, they display guns, them all kind of automatic rifles. They go bring down those flights. So now only commercial flights be allowed to fly, and emergency flight, because now so with the dinner with the Geneva Conventions, where they allow not only health personnel the worker.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And don't talk say me at the surprise that way. Ministry go take motor come out from Meme, go out from Bonge. All those local bridges, it has to go off. It has to go off because now a means of self-defense. You immobilize the motor them. You stop the movement of the military for come.
Yes.
Look at now in Boa Bagondu, elsewhere. They are there burning homes. But it will make way if we stop the movement of these military vehicles to these communities who go save houses, who go save lives, so that may they take time for one build bridge. May they take time for one build anything for make sure say may they go. So we have to also develop this aspect of we immobilize all those terrorists. You call them very well. You call them very well. Terrorist soldiers who go to a community. And I don't tell what they say. Suppose they some of blame we say our actions them it cost them. I want to say no. Now if the regime that soldiers them, if they get mad begin, may they go face the fighters, may they face them. Why did they go burn houses them? I can say you be security expert. You don't simply wear military for a country, it protect for them or it harm them. You never see them for the side.
Max here, the first thing I say, we define several regimes by their regime types. The regime of Cameroon is what we call a military regime. That means that they use military tactics for solve political situations, and that will never ever work. That means that anything to them now military. In case where they get to even use police, they will quarrel a situation that they use now soldiers them. Elite soldiers, and that is why they don't exhaust all their tactics, because you know if they use their last joker and then people don't discover the secret for B, say B now even the weakest force. Me, I'd even fear police pass B. I know, but never know say B they weak. And if the policeman stand, B man stand, I go run police, but I don't run a B. Because B man, I feel slap and kill him. So B now the weakest force of Cameroon, when Mr. Biya don't help to expose them. And so far they talk about more than 800 soldiers that mix with they don't die in the hands of Ambazonians. You know, Sabi said the war to also be very economical. It already crippled gangster regime. Mr. Biya on the road to China for go borrow money. So Paul borrow, he don't go for China and he will go borrow money again and China go deny. So the regime, the worker now, they beg money because World Bank don't deny Paul borrow money. World Bank, IMF don't deny Paul borrow money. So Paul borrow now want go for China for go borrow money again. So at the end of the day, it's a very costly war where even the bees, they don't start defect, and those guys sleep in bushes. Those guys sleep on, you don't simply they sleep for motor, for buses, for the floor of buses. You don't expect, and Napoleon Bonaparte, we don't once talk him, say a soldier marches on his stomach. When the stomach is empty, the soldier will not march. The payment, how they call a mission allowance for soldiers, it dropped from 12,200 francs to 2,100 francs. That means that for every day where soldier they carry that 5 kilograms AK-47, bombs, guns, heavy boots, under rain, under sun, they pay you now only 2,100 francs. And when they pay you that money, you don't even get place to go buy a job because ghost town day. So at the end of the day, we don't use every strategy for cripple those guys, and those guys are useless. So expect one thing. If we put these stones on the ground as from this today, this night, if we start Operation One Man, One Stone, as we already officially launch them now, it will be hell on La Republique. Cameroon, Southern Cameroons contribute 60%. That means it's 60% of the total income, what they call and say GDP, to La République du Cameroon. If we cripple them completely, you know, say because of our action, the GDP, the growth rate, be drop from 5% to 2% this year. That means that the lowest in any African country, Cameroon has the lowest GDP as I speak. We're rolling now for flatten the economy completely to a 0 GDP by the end of March, by the start or by the end of April. So we go do them and we go march to Boya.
That's right. That's right. Some of you ask, Madam respond, ask, in this action, it go continue. We'll say, according to us, is a continuous process. So long as the ban of Okada will be in place.
In place.
So we don't give an idea. A proposal we don't give, and we push them make our people them make they implement this action. No,
yes.
Because it will start automatic. No, tomorrow it might be 1 or 2, but as it go, we'll keep on
progressive.
Preaching. We'll keep on preaching. Already, most of the Okada guys them when they don't ignore the so-called ban of the people, they don't ignore Tapang and G, they don't and say, make it come to the field, make it stop them from working,
from the field.
For if they want to try for push them, we want to say, okay, you say Ivo, General, sorry, I call you Ivo, General. You say General, what did put them? Okay, put them. I don't say they are not illiterate. That people will get sense that they are master's degree holders. They are
exactly.
They get the numbers. They get the numbers for ground the entire Amazonia from the southern to the northern zone, from one country to another country, from one local government area to another. They have the power, they have the means, and they have the means to bring Amazonia to a standstill. Why would say our self-defense forces, they are where they are acting. They are doing their actions, they are doing their things, but now we get an opportunity for Major Say to defend our right to work.
Exactly.
Solidarity with
the boys,
with our people, our Okada servants, riders. So, no, fear. You know, this night before you sleep, you talk one man, one stone. Take your own stone before you sleep. You tramp for day.
Start on the road.
You all go for morning time from
every place
to Mato, to Kosala, to Jiniginjum. Come back everywhere. At least everywhere comes to a standstill. If you know what, there's no need for any motor, for any bus,
for Waka. Yes, because first Mark, the good thing we appreciate about Pobi and I say we build bad roads for Southern Cameroons. The bad roads they play to our huge advantage. Now because now we Ambazonians go start build flyovers because we already plan flyover where we go pass from to Tobin. And that flyover will be the first flyover where go be an official launching. So the good thing that say now there are no roads. Because there are no roads, it is slow their tactics. Rainy season, the fast approach. And no soldier, no one worker with heavy boots, carry heavy gun for any season. And when water start enter inside gun, for shoot them, it jam, the gun the jam. We would only shoot gun, they will know exactly all those things. So when that rain the fall inside gun for shoot them for inside water, it jam. So at the end of the day, when these boys they go take these soldiers inside bush, it will be a mass slaughter for these soldiers. Rainy season will be the deadliest thing that ever happens in world history. And Sabi say weather too don't affect history. Because even the Russians, they say they be suffer snow effect. That means the Germans, they be suffer snow effect. That way they be go to attack Russia. And Russia defeat. You cannot defeat me in my father's coffee farm in rainy season, where the whole southern Cameroons will not be adapted to rain. We'll get thick forests, we'll get thick bushes. We will deal with those guys. So at the end of the day, now one simple thing will be back on the people. Your own role in the diaspora is simply to call back home. We never say do this, just call back home for people. Tell them. They don't talk, say, operation one man, one stone on the road. We want to do these things, we don't carefully plan. We get people the way they don't talk, say, if we do so, this one will work. We get people we don't tell, say, we circumvent these circumstances. So at the end of the day, I want to also tell people the one thing. Minister, they are picking them. At Tanganji, for example, you don't send you picking them and the cousins. Same they create ghost profiles for enter inside Facebook, start the coach we, start the talk how we not even get independence, start the talk how we not reach a boy for discourage we. Don't be discouraged. Never ever. If you hear Tapang start talk about Ambazonia, therefore you know say something is up. If you see a toad, wait no. If you see a toad running in the daytime and crossing the road, either something is pursuing it or it is pursuing something, and that's something that must be very serious.
General, let me have you on the record. I was about asking that because you have been talking a lot about Amazonia, newest country. We even saw how you made a live video with Amazonia. You were singing the anthem. Everyone knows that General Tapang Ivo is a far right federalist. Last year you made a comment that you are not an Amazonian, but that was just in a hysterical way. If you permit me to ask, maybe this audience now we are like close to 1,000 views now. If you permit me to ask, I don't know. We know that even with your far right tendency as a far right federalist, you are doing more than 10,000 work. Some people who say they are people of restriction are even doing. Everyone acknowledges that, and there are things you even do or even say on something that I cannot even bring myself to even say it. And sometimes I say, Ivo, how can I even say this? So tell me now, General Ivo, you know, we are your subjects. You are the general, you know, we are still under you. General, have you changed? Are you now a full-fledged restrictionist for a full, or are you still through the path of two-state federation to independence? Are you still a far right federalist?
No, you understand the far right means in a man where they use violence, extreme political violence for advocate for a cause. Because if you want to use any pacific measure, it no go work, and peace no go work for Cameroon. The language of a viper is a viper. The language of an elephant is an elephant. The language of an AK-47 is an AK-47. Mr. Biya declared himself Iron Man on a lion man. You guys are not lion citizens. We have to be lion people because you cannot fight a lion with peace. That man declared himself a lion man. So you want to go fight lion man with peace? Through federalism, through far left federalism, Tapang be pursue a far right approach where he use not extra. I call them out. Political violence is a right for anything in civil law. Political violence, you use it to advocate for anything. But here is the hook. If one to go towards independence, towards Ambazonia, the Republic of Ambazonia, where everybody, including me, want them, and Mr. Biya proved very tough, you have to be very, very tough. So at the end of the day, I don't predict and say, wait, this Ambazonia independence will come now after 3 months, after 3 years rather. I said no, but I don't look other strategies where I don't put them in place. I see and say no, this thing will come for April. this tomorrow, April. So now you are don't come say no. People don't say, Ivo, join the train. Ivo, join the train. Let us get this thing. If you join it, we'll win. I don't say, okay, let me listen to the people's call. Ma, join the train so that we'll win. If we not listen to me now, and we not say, Ivo, join the train. Let us win this thing. And when I believe say general, it go talks until it go happen. When I just do exactly thing what they do, so that we not wait now for 3 years. Who I don't predict them. May we get them now for this April. And as simple as it is, just follow the tactics. Just follow everything. Because one, our ultimate goal is to get off from La Republique completely. When I don't see me the sing national anthem, it's not a good anthem. And the general get away big problem with that anthem. I say will be tips on lyrics for La Republique. We'll get to change them. That land of freedom. It is a land of glory. That kind of yes. So we get to change that place with that anthem. Make it look original. So now the only thing that we'll get done.
General. So someone said Ivo is a newborn restoration. Everyone be saying, everyone say, I will join the train, join the train, join the train. I will join the train, join the train. So can we say Ivo has finally, General Ivo has finally joined?
No, the point I said, some heads reason very slowly. Ivo already joined the train since. Ivo, they always talk say you go na independence, but now the strategy forget the independence. That is what people don't understand. Ivo don't always talk from day one. Say the final goal or his main goal is to get the independence of Southern Cameroons and Bazonia. But here is the strategy. What strategy are we going to use? Lawsuits? Can lawsuit give you independence? Mark, you and I, let us be frank. Can lawsuit give you independence? Do you want to use diplomatic protests abroad? It cannot give you. Ground game will give you independence. And that is the only thing that the La Republique would understand. And that is the only strategy to pursue. So stop Muna, even stop other things. Say lawsuit. I am very vocal with my words. Lawsuit, pound me, quote me any day, will never ever give you independence. Diplomatic, whatever, I don't understand, will never give you. The only thing that can give you anything, independence, is what we are doing now, ground action. Take something in Libya, as it happened yesterday, man, that is the language those guys understand.
Yes,
I think diplomatic name. Bia has been a civil administrator for more than half a century. He has been having so many international colleagues for more than half a century. We are here, just new people in 1 year. You think you can displace Bia in the diaspora? Bia is a well-respected guy in the diaspora. So on the ground, he is not respected. In Ambazonia, he is not respected. So deal with Mr. Bia where he is not respected.
Yes, and I would like for those who are just joining this is Mark Barretta, and we are General Tapang Ivo Tanku. We are talking about the issue about the Okada people building up a resistance. But within the course of our discussion, we have a major breaking news. And the general is right, because when we don't read general always, it always talks say, if we will reach for independence, we must use shortcut through to stay. So it be far right. We don't always see general. So we will be slow thinkers. You don't not tell we say now we don't see them since, because when we see that in language for Facebook, everything. It be say final. Vela Franklin, our other warrior, we don't join the train since. Me, I don't join the train since for consulting days. Vela Franklin, he joined the train. So finally now, we don't declare say, may we general, our able one and only General Ivo join. Finally, General Ivo don't join. So that man where he shall say, Igwe, I had again, Igwe. Thank you, General Ivo, for because you don't say, now you're telling them, because I don't want to say, you didn't ever fight you a lost battle. For that one we know. Your battle, you don't want to fight. When you change your profile for Facebook, you put a picture. Say that it must come out. I don't take note. Say General Ivo, he don't fight lost battle. General Ivo don't want to fight battle where he don't say must win. So if General Ivo don't sit down, he don't analyze everything as a security expert, you are doing a PhD in security studies. So like a security expert, you don't go through all big book. You don't look other big book. They look big book. You don't read all laws them. You don't look our psychology. You don't study all the movement. You say okay. It means say that restoration it will come this year. And you don't say no this year. You say April. Me I say April. You say no. Maybe April next year. You say April this year. Where me say when we do a battlefield, when general talk, who demonstrate you like a one-man foot. You don't care. You the hamper, push, hamper. Finally, General don't join. General don't join the so now a big breaking news for all those who are watching. I can see Give a Canel, I can see Akosun Pauline, I can see Yannick Sikot, I can see everyone who are watching our general, our able, the biggest general is there on board. So when you talk about the issue, so general, but what do you think tell about this our useless funds and chiefs?
I don't tell you, Mark.
Useless.
Mark, you get
what
to
do we really do?
You know the fight war we no get statistics. When you look what they call the internet world statistics, when you look what they call the CIA world fact book, there is something which is very simple and parsimonious. They say in Cameroon, in Cameroon, only 4% of people are above the age of 55. Only 4. And in that number, 2% are the ones ruling the entire country. So if 4% are above the age of 55, therefore we have a right, the majority below that age, and majority of them, 80% are below the age of 30. So we, 80% below the age of 30, have the right to take the destiny into our hands. As we speak, tradition is useless. Afistan at course you are go free. Tradition is useless. Because when chiefs start meddling in politics, know that the regime has crippled tradition. And because the regime has crippled tradition, funds are now powerless. And a fund like the Bali Fund, who has now seized the juju for rain, thunder, and soldier ants, it is a useless fund. So we have to go after those criminal funds. I don't see funds that they should do for politics. Ye and Atanganji and the rest. Funds do not meddle in politics. They fund them. You know how the way they say Cameroon? Now only one bottle of gin, they use them for serve Cameroon. The entire Cameroon through King Bell and King Aqua. They use now one bottle of gin from Victoria, from Queen Victoria. Gian for Queen Bell and Aqua, they say, okay, take the whole Cameroon. Those funds are useless. If you want to trust your destiny into the hands of funds, you are a useless citizen. And now I want to encourage everybody, I want to thank them. Because they don't realize, say those funds are useless, they are now kicking them out. Right now, as I speak, funds, they don't go into hiding. Funds, they beg now for hiding. And they will keep begging. And that is why they use themselves. See, Mark, I don't talk one thing. Me, I need even ask na money. I don't talk say the only thing when I get to do and I say when I call back home. That simple strategy helps. Call, don't watch Facebook. Those people back home don't have internet, but they can receive calls. Call only 4 people, 4 you know, back home and relay this message. If you not do them, April 2018 na Independence Day. If you not do only thing I don't talk, I'm no my job beg una for hold the year. If you not just call only 4, that means 1, 2, 3, 4. If that one go pass you, call only 1, 2, 3, 4 back home. Tell them this message. Operation 1 man, 1 stone. Throw something on the road. 1 man, 1 stone beginning now. Block all roads. Throw something on the road. Even if you could not reach where I'm for road, nothing moves in, nothing moves out.
General, so until the way I want to talk on, you write and say the war also involve economic sabotage. Then you say take our banana. Then you say take our timber. Then you say take our oil. We need for make sure say we bring CDC into the fold, because if we not, because this point they take our oil, they take our banana. So we need to employ the Haiti example. If you will be secure, you don't say France. That France will fight Haiti. They kill Haiti for them. Haiti for them even kill them plenty. But the moment when the Haiti they say okay, they go take away their resources. They destroy their resources. They destroy their oil, banana, plantain, everything. And they do them, French government go away. And we think say La Republic still get eye for our banana them. So it is time we will bring Pamol, we bring CDC, because CDC be the largest employer for Cameroon. So I think say general, we get for strategize maybe after this Facebook show for make sure say we bring now finally we bring CDC and Pamol into the fold. Into the fold. We need information say CDC, Tapang, General, you say you will talk. Say how much did they pay man with work for CDC? Did they live for camps? How much did they pay them? How much can they even use to take care of themselves? Our parents, they work in CDC under the call and this bed. At the end of the day, the people, the money in the end for Yaoundé. In the end, so CDC and Pamol must come down. We must make sure we bring certain information. Say we employ the Haiti example for bring our CDC for Pamol, for CDC, for all those sides of a corner. We must bring them into the struggle now. Now is the moment to bring. In that we make sure say CDC and Pamol, all they stop work, they stay house. Or we find way for me to say, may La Republic feel the pain. If they feel the pain for how to collect our banana, our rubber, our oil, if we make sure we stop that resource we call them resource exploitation, we fit push the button. Because La Republic need to feel the economic pains. They feel them now, but it's not enough. It's not enough. They feel them now. General.
Hello? Your internet break. Your internet break.
You don't get me, General.
You
get me? I get you.
You hear me now?
I get you, General. You get me?
Yeah, I hear you now. You hear me?
I get you. I was talking about the Haiti solution. So we need to bring Pamol and CDC into the revolution. Finally, I think it is time. We need to bring it. We need to bring them into the fold because this people for the West, they keep on take our resources. They abstract the resources. But if it will stop, it will stop it. It will stop it. I'm going to bring back. General Ivo. I'm going to bring him back in. I'm going to bring back in. Let me bring back General Ivo. A minute. I'll bring back the general. Connection has stopped him. All right. So that is a deal. The deal that say we need to bring back we need to bring back we need to bring back we need to make sure say we bring this in Pamol. We need to bring them into the show. We should solidize behind the scene. So self-defense forces, everyone everywhere, we must solidize behind the scenes to bring Pamol and citizens into the fold. The Republic need to feel the effect. Of taking our resources. Now the line is now open. Please, you can now call to share your own ideas. You can now call +32 46 55 202 99. +32. You can call on WhatsApp +32 46 55 202 99. +32 46 55 202 99. Please call and share your own ideas. We are moving towards the end of this show now. We will now receive calls. Calls and share your ideas. What do you think about the so-called ban on our Okada? How do you think about we can go about to increase, to have more economic cost on La Republique? You can now call. The lines are now open. You can call on WhatsApp +32 46 55 202 99. +32 46 55 202 99. You can now call while I will try as much as possible to bring back General Ivo into the show. So you can now call +32 655 202 99. The number has been pinned on the screen. You can now call to share your ideas, or the first call is on the line.
Hello?
Hello, you are live.
Yes, Mr. Marco, I'm calling from Douala.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I want to say I really support the idea between you and General Ivo Nariduam.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the initiative for this and the support when I try to encourage we back home.
Yeah.
We just beg say the situation where it happen now back home, Mona keep encouraging us and keep giving us the effort to call and keep on reminding us by calling us like with the general talk, because some of we some nets like now, so I just saw on a run come up I come high for Douala because the situation will go now, it don't bad now. They didn't get information now, so now it's send up my brother to go. So I beg when I travel the call, when I travel the send me messages, more to get information.
Oh, all right, sir. All right. Thank you. Next caller, you can call +32 4655 202 99. The number has been pinned on the screen. You can call to share your ideas about this whole issue of Okada ban, what we should do going forward, self-defense issues on ground zero, and the fact that how should we do, what should we do to bring in CDC and PAMOL. We need to make sure we crumble that sector to inflict an economic cost on La Republique. This is what we have to do, because we must make sure that La Republique feel that economic cost. They have to feel it. It is our place to do it. So you can call +32 4655 202 99. Meanwhile, I will try to bring back General Ivo on the live show. So please, for now, you can call +32 4655 202 99. Hello. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, you are live. Please move away from your computer or laptop.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can get you. You are live. Talk.
Yes, Mark, thank you for the good work which you do. I call from Dublin, Ireland.
All right, right on.
Yes. So, if you are talking, I say, like PAMO and CDC, they're supposed to stop all the workers, make them not go work. If you want to use another high strategy, they're not supposed to go work. Because now that people they go work for CDC and for PAMO, now then they bring in the income. If they stop all those people, make them not go work, that one would be now one good strategy that too. And if their bosses, like the general manager, all those managers, they force them, so when they go work, if he as our boys don't think pick even director for GC board, if he pick them to go keep them somewhere, then to go feel understand say yes, this thing no na one man. So CDC and PAMO like when I run up and they must stop the people from work. If you don't stop the people from working, then we just waste our time. If they stop those people from working, then another thing I want to some people I don't see for your page, some people they talk about Sonara. Maybe we'll be very careful. Sonara na fuel. One tank for Sonara will burn, the whole limb they down. So many people they be very careful when they talk about study. Some people they spend to go attack Sonara. If they attack Sonara, say Sonara burn, one tank for Sonara will burn. Maybe not say the whole Victoria it did down. So they feel look at different strategy about the workers or stopping the workers from Sonara from going to work. That was to make them go put fire for day. Okay, now the only contribution that I get. Thank you.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you. You can call +32 4655 202 99. Call and share your ideas. Call and share on WhatsApp. Call and share your ideas. What do you have to say about the revolution? What do you have to say about the nonsense ban on our soldiers? You can call The line is busy. You can call. +324655202299. Hello.
Hello.
You are live, my brother.
Yeah, my brother. I call from the United Kingdom.
Okay, my brother. Right on.
Yeah, me I get a question for the struggle.
What be that question?
My question I say ground zero the suffer. Plenty people they die. And I believe say the strategy we use for ground zero we get for tackle now MPs them. If that tell me 100 people then die, we get for check situation for those MP because if those MP we chase them out, then go out, then withdraw, the game is over. Why would they live for MP? Why would they stay for MP? That's my question. Now they keep we now they make the people they die. If we MP then withdraw today, everything don't be over.
All right, Daddy. That question, me, I don't answer, but I guess I trust we say, our self-defense forces and those who matter, they are listening, and when the time is right, they will take the right step in the right direction. Thank you very much, Papa.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. +324655202299. +324655202299. You can call and share us your thoughts. You are live, my brother.
Yes, Brother Mike. Good evening.
Good evening, Daddy.
Yes. I've been very happy. I thank you very much, and I've been very happy for Silman Ivo. He come on live, and I'm a day near ground zero. I know give my identity, but what people are doing is be very good. Some of those idiots, they listing way to on the top. I love that story. This fight, that spirit. Sometimes some people need to know what we are fighting. Now something where they for spirit, for blood. If I die today, they will continue till freedom will come. When they want make it one day, make a note say they think it there for blood. Every year then a Yoruba they will say they think it there for the least begin. The freedom. I'm very happy. I would understand. I'm very happy, General. You don't understand. We the young people, we must go boya. May no man not give some idea we would discourage person. No. They don't kill for ground zero. Yes, we too don't make them, and we will capture them till freedom. Thank you very much. I don't wanna online. We'll get plenty of the watch now. Some more people not will speak, but me I talk because I know that nothing indicate my voice.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We are working and we love for our courage.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. You don't call from ground zero. Thank you very much. I don't see the number now. +237. Don't bother. In some few months to come, we go give our own code. It will be now +2. It will be maybe +238 or +3 something. Thank you very much, ground zero. We'll be happy to say those in ground zero. They are watching us. They are listening to us. I will not say in their own time. Another call they come from ground zero. Ground zero, the win call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, my brother.
Yes, no final goal.
My brother, you are live.
Yes, the bar in Kumbo that you were talking about.
That bar in Kumbo. Okay, let me check my message before I forget. I have to call out that bar in Kumbo. That bar in Kumbo, the host military people there for very late in the night, and they help to perpetrate sexual activities on the bar.
Yes, we need to really know. We need to take it.
That bar in Kumbo, as the military people stay there for a long while, and they impregnated many girls there. Let me get let me get the name. Useless bar.
Okay, useless bar. Maybe that should be around, but anyway, I will find out. Let me find out. Get back to thanks very much.
All right, please, you can call +32 +32 4655. Another call is coming. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Please move away from your
Call from United.
yes, move away from your laptop or TV.
Yeah. I don't hear. Did you hear me?
And they get you can talk now.
Yes. I will talk now. Say this. So we got for empower the Okada boys.
Okay.
As the Republic don't decide to take that decision. Make we empower the Okada boys so that they go enforce Ghost Town. We got to preach them the gospel so that they go understand because the Republic they do this one for punish them. And the Okada people then that they get the strength of the economy now for Amberland. And if we empower them, they go enforce Ghost Town and the Republic will go down on its knees. And the struggle will be revitalized. And emphasize say we got to target all the just offices. They don't help we in Amberland in any way, but for exploit we will burn down all just offices because these offices they be isolated. If we do them so, the struggle will be alive and we must achieve our victory and Boya will be in our destination. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before I forget, the name of that banner, Washington DC Snack Bar in Tobin, Kumbo. Washington DC Snack Bar Tobin, Kumbo. This bar is always open, even after the curfew hours. Military people are always there, eating, drinking, and they carry out sexual acts in that bar with girls. They rape them and do all type of things. Washington DC Snack Bar Tobin Kumbo. That's the name. The owner of that bar should take note that those military people who are always there, they should go away. Please, you can call +32 4655 20299 +32 4655 20299. After a few calls, we have been on for like 2 hours plus, so we are going to stop this show soon. So we're going to stop this show soon. Please call +32 4655 20299. Hello. Hello. You are live, please. Can you move away from your laptop or computer when you call?
Yes, hello, good evening. Good evening. You are live, please. Yeah, good evening. Hello.
Move away from your laptop or computer, please. Move away from your laptop or computer.
Hello.
Yes, I'm getting you. Talk.
Yes, my contribution is my contribution is to that breach of leading to Bakassi, the Meme Bridge. So I'm pleading that if you folk can join the IG, they should help those guys along that so that bridge to come down because it's the most biggest bridge along that road. So even now we are talking those people, those army were in Ganjo using that bridge. So if that bridge go down, it will be a very big blow to the Republic because it's the most biggest bridge along that road. But those boys, they say they cannot destroy that bridge because it's too big. That bridge was built by the Germans, so it's too big to destroy. So I'm suggesting that if the IG can do something in collaboration with us here in diaspora to destroy that bridge, it will be a very big blow to the Republic. Thanks.
+32 4655 20299. You can call. +32 4655 20299 is a number you can call on WhatsApp for you to share your ideas. And we are going to stop this show in the next few minutes. We are going to stop this show in the next few minutes. All right. This brings us to the end of the show. Thank you very much. If you are watching from
from La République, if you are watching from Ambazonia or those in the diaspora, thanks very much for joining this live show. Recall that at 8 p.m. today, the Secretary of State of Communication, Chris Anu, will be live on SCBC. I hope my information is correct. We'll be live on SCBC to do, let me check. I hope my information is correct. Let me not give you wrong information. I don't know. Let me check the poster. Yes. No, it's Monday. It's Monday 19. It's Monday 19. Sorry. Chris, I will be live tomorrow, Monday 19, to talk about my trip to Eboya. Not today. I think today should be the AP. I don't have that information rightly. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Papa.
This is speaking from Deutschland.
Yes, you are live.
Yeah, Mike, I have one question, please. Like General Ivo said before, that road should be blocked. We have mothers and sisters and parents who are patients who leave the province, go down to like Boya to do things like dialysis and the rest. And these guys go there maybe 2 or 3 times in 1 week. So how are they going to survive? Because it's just like a way of killing them. Is there a way where they can rent a house for those who have to take treatment at the province so that they can go and rehabilitate there rather than killing them? That is question number 1.
Thank you. That question, we are, there is what we call greater risks or greater lesser risks or that. I think that our people are going to work on that. They're going to work on that because there is a greater risk. There's a greater, because when they go, they kill more. They burn more houses. You see, they burn more houses. So I think it would take that move and do everything possible to stop them. To stop them, I think it will help us, because when they go, they carry those heavy machine guns, they go and burn houses, kill people. But it will stop it. It will stop it. That they will call some. There's some sacrifices that we have no choice at this stage than to make. Yeah. So.
Secondly, the PMs, the CPDM PMs, the parliamentarian CPDM living in our land. I don't think how up to now they are sparing them, because people like those PMs living who are from CPDM, their houses should be taken off. They should burn all the houses.
Well,
they are there.
Ourselves.
They are there. They are in Yaoundé. They are enjoying money, and then.
You are right. The self-defense groups on Ground Zero, they will strategize that amongst themselves to know what to do. But know that anyone who is not for us is against us, and there is a cost. There is a cost for anyone who is not for us. There is a cost always. There is a cost against anyone who is not for us. So we leave that on those on Ground Zero to act. So we need to do on Ground Zero to act.
So, Delhi, I was following up a live video yesterday of somebody called Eric Tato, and he mentioned your name and the name of Ivo also, but I didn't like the idea actually, because like you cannot be making a statement that you are not like pointing fingers at others, but you are indirectly doing so. I don't know if he's your friend or the friend of Ivo. Maybe you guys should try and call him and talk to him, so that all of you, our activists, can be in one ship also like us, so that things will go smoothly.
All right.
This person talking about this person online and so on and so forth.
Don't bother.
That was my contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I want to assure you that the activists on social media, all of us, Capo Daniel, Tapang Ivo, myself, Eric Tato, Pauline, and the husband, all of us, we are very, very, very united in purpose. Tato Eric is my friend. In fact, last night I had about
40 minutes WhatsApp call with Tato Eric. We spoke on so many issues. You know, we talk. Some also I've had calls with Pauline. We have seen Ivo has come here, Capote, and then we discuss amongst ourselves. We will not always to ask what is best. All of us we have our independent mind. So amongst ourselves, we are not afraid to criticize each other, to call out each other. It's not an issue. So rest assured that the activists on social media, whether it is Eric Tato, Yannick, Kemi Ashu Kingsley, Tanga Bemondo, Mark Barretta, all those who are on the front line posting and talking every day, we are very united. We are very strong. No one would come against us. So we speak often. Like I told you last night, I spoke with Eric Tato for about 40 minutes on the WhatsApp call. We shared ideas. We spoke about areas in which he thought that I'm not doing well. We spoke about it. We shared. We spoke. So there's nothing. We are fine. We are fine. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. We are live, my brother. Talk.
Mark.
Yeah.
I call from Ireland. I just think say time don't reach where our vipers get for crossover for Bonaberry. Put fire for all those La Republic houses. Put fire for all La Republic houses. Time. I think time for vipers for crossover for Bonaberry. Burn all those houses and do. Be equal.
My brother, I've always said that our actions is limited and bound within Amazonia, because as Amazonians we don't have anything to do with La Republic. So whatever goes on in La Republic, it is not because we don't want Cameroonese to go now and start building their structures or so, and they say it's Amazonia. No, as Amazonians, our rights, our sphere of influence ends only in Amazonia. That is why it is self-defense. When we cross over, it becomes something else. That is why we are fighting them within our country, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood. If Cameroonese who are in the Republic, if they feel discomfort and want to act, fine and good, they should act. But our self-defense forces are more protected, are more comfortable, are more well within our territorial space, because we have the legal argument. When we cross, we are going into another man's country. Then it is not self-defense. When we cross another man's country, that man has the power to act and call us all types of names. But within our own space, within our own space, from Mongo to Metasem, we have the right to carry out our actions in self-defense. When we cross over, it becomes, that's my personal opinion. When we cross over, it becomes another issue. So I will leave La Republic and Cameroonese to fight their war and kill themselves. My space of influence ends within Amazonia. Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you are live, my brother.
Yes, I'm calling all the way from Denmark. I just have a short message to say that before Jesus Christ was betrayed, there was somebody that betrayed Jesus Christ, and that was Judas. And Judas did something that was bad in the eyes of everyone, but it turned out for the good of God. So I want to thank Atanganji for the good work of betrayal that he is doing against our people, and as we can see, it is working in our favor. Atanganji, if it did not stop the bike riders, many of our youth would not have joined the defense force. So we want more, and Nanova. If Nanova had not beaten the university student, this fight might have ended long time ago. So all those traitors that are working for La Republique, they should know that they are Judas for us, and they are working in our favor. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. You see, the Bible says that when they say when the Lord wants to make someone, is it crazy? When the Lord wants to make someone, I don't know what was that word. Say when God wants to make someone mad, He first give him madness. No, when God wants to kill someone, what was that phrase? Can someone write me that phrase? That when the Lord gives someone madness, if he wants to kill someone. Something of that sort. So I say that those are actions. God hardened the heart of Pobia. You see, he said, the Lord, this struggle is an ordained struggle, which means that the Lord is hardening the hearts of Pobia, and the Lord is using all those black legs, all those elites who are hardening their hearts for our own. In fact, the Lord is showing us that we should know that these people are against us. So, but the moment they keep on hardening the hearts, saying things, keeping us saying things, it helps the revolution and takes us ahead. Another call is coming in. Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
Hello,
Mom.
Mark, how far, Massa?
Adeo, Mom.
Massa, now Anna for ground zero. How you they do now?
Anna for ground zero. Anna, the way you throw me, Anna, the way you throw me.
I tell you, sir.
How you throw me so now, Anna?
Massa, no, na better throw. Therefore, yes, so better not there we.
No, because I don't wait. I don't know. I've arrest you. Last week you tell me say you did for basketball, but you come basketball. I don't know where you go again. Anna.
Leave her, Massa. Leave that is so. I say,
yes, Anna.
I be so happy. I see how Tapang don't join you. You know, when I told I don't join hand tie that bond to cocky. I mean, thing that you work are now fine. I be so happy for where to wear the CM. You know. So I want to tell you, say that minister then, so that chief then, so they look you all, no mind. As they look on us, so they are had they cut all. So what I want to suggest now, say, you see all this thing where they bonbon were house and so key we so.
Yes, Anna.
Bonbon were house and so for ground zero for year. You know, fine, oh.
Yes,
so
Anna.
when I get for do something, when I get for give just 1 gallon petrol for some of that boys them, send them for Yaoundé, send them for Douala. May they just go burn some major buildings for Douala or for Yaoundé. When they start burn that building them, Bia go pull out their soldier and say, when I stop for the burn these people their houses them. Because we not do nothing, you know. Just the bomb our house, what they want to say make we stay.
Anna, I understand. Anna, I didn't feel a bit, Anna, because Mrs. F, I be talk for that friend where you be tell me so last week. I be tell they are friend I don't forget that they are friend name where Susan, yes, Susan. I be tell Susan say we not just tie hard just because I know the pain we will not go through. Even that day when you come was also you cry. I said, where and how will do help it? Susan do the talk. Now what to say, but when the woman they vex, mommy they vex. You see, but we go try, but I be told I say we never cross that way and because say it go for international world, international eye, it go look different. Because we were on powers them. It end not only for our land, because not only we fit do this thing. But no mind. Just by the able with the act for our land, right? It go push that francophones them, that communism for them to take their own actions and for help for say the one move beer. So we go just keep on the do what we would do, you know. So
you show so Mark. When I try just one so you go see they no go born again, no money house for we are land. You see some way we then have for bush, Mark we then have for bush with the stopper, we then have for bush. When I do something.
Anna. You don't.
I did hear you. Make you talk with you when I want to talk. But I've just say make una burn one building so for Yaoundé. That people they go stop for the burn one house.
And I hear you. I feel the pains.
Okay.
I feel the pains.
Would they like the kind of work we wanna they do? But we want me wanna teach that people them one big example. When wanna do so, they not go born again nobody house for year.
And I feel you. Just greet me, Suzanne.
Okay, I don't hear. I go tell Suzanne. He say he get for call you tomorrow. I go tell him.
Okay.
So just wait to call.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. My people them for ground zero. Thanks for the call. You see, Anna don't vex. Anna don't vex. Anna and that the Anna vex. Now let's say for all mommy, for all papa the heart, everyone the vex. You know, Anna don't vex. So another call they come. Hello.
Yes, Papa. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, my brother.
Yeah, Master. I'm not the one called, but I hear that was Sister Anna cry. He passed me.
Yeah.
I tell you, what I want to beg you, man. I'm glad so much with your collaboration today with Tapang Ivo, General Tang, who was so kind. Now, wait till that way, we don't lost her for some years.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. So I'm glad to you that you see the picture of Pogua Bakundu. When I see the video them for all type of Bamenda, which way they go, they were brother the kid and today. One beg you, my brother Mark, say we still there for modern day slavery will be used by these people the way they call these bad people they call them thieves and fun.
That's right. All right, my people. Make we go rest now. Make we go rest. Make we rest. I don't be too hours. I don't tire too. Oh. Make we go rest. We go continue this week. Another cause they become. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Mark.
Yes, so.
Yeah, you want to love this title from Minnesota?
Yes, Papa, you are live. Talk.
Yeah, that must be Sister Anna Widow called because we cry.
Yeah.
But sister, if cry don't touch me very badly.
Yeah.
Yeah. One take una. Unity was today for you and Ivo. I like that unity go past.
Yeah.
I pray for Ivo to join the moving train. I don't join the moving train. We just praise him and try for help of foster the IGE. That is like my trip to Boya. We did a show to better you talk about those things. Encourage people to donate, to contribute to my trip to Boya. To enter Boya as soon as possible. I will do it every. We work hand in glove with you guys to enter Boya. No matter what. Yeah, no matter what. Thank you so much for the today. I mean, it moves so many people, so many. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All my condition that was of smart. That's my voice. It is already here, my sister. Of course, when the bush, cry. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I hear you. Thanks. So, my people, another call they come in. Enrico. All right. People of Amazonia, thank you very much for joining this show. This brings the end of today's Sunday live show. See you next week, Sunday, same time in the afternoon. But rest assured, between now and Sunday,
if there's anything where day, we go come again live. And I go plan some day where I go come live with General Ivo, Akosom, Yannick Sikot, Kemilita Asho Kingsley, Tato, Eric Tato. We go plan that a grand live show where it involve all activists. I go bring them live on this platform so that we go talk. So, but rest assured say all activism, though we are independent in our reporting, though we are independent sources, but just say we are united in purpose. All we want to see Boya. And finally, our able and one and only General Tapang Ivo, thank you, has finally joined us, and he is now for a full-fledged restoration. We have seen it in its writing. So rest assured, within the week, we will see how we will come together. I will also announce that tomorrow is Ghost Towns, but of course we know that people are already it's already part and parcel in their blood. So this brings the live show to an end. But recall what we have said, that Okada riders, wherever you are, you have the right to work. Don't allow anyone to stop you from doing what you need to do. And we'll say Operation One Man, One Stone for Road. We have to make sure that if they don't allow Okada to work, there's no vehicle, no car, and it's a process. It might not start very effective tomorrow, but it's a process. It will continue, and we'll continue to preach the gospel. We have a right to go out and work, to boycott and ignore the ban of the so-called attack and pour in G. So at the end of the day, so please remember, my trip to Boya is trending. Yesterday I spoke more about my trip to Boya. My trip to Boya is trending. It is your place, it is your duty to go to mytriptoboya.com and contribute. Get your seat. I have my own seat. Make sure you have your own seat to my trip to Boya. This evening, I'm sure there will be a show on SCBC to talk on my trip to Boya. I don't know who will be coming live, but I know there will be a show tomorrow morning, 8 p.m. Section Chris Arno will be live on SCBC to talk about my trip to Boya. So please let us make sure we contribute, because our defense forces, our poor on ground zero, they need this money to keep them going, to make sure they increase the cost on the occupier. Thank you very much for joining. This comes to the end of the show. If you are watching from Kwakwa, from Ekiliwindi, from Boa Bakundu, from Bole, from Nake, from Kumba, from Kusala, Ekondo, Titin, Moyoka, Munya, Moliko, Bonduma, Bokwai, Sase, Bojongo, my 4, my 16, Mutengene, Tiko, Manu, Kupe, Bangem, Nguti, all our foot soldiers who are now watching me, all our self-defense forces who are now watching me on ground zero, wherever you are, know that we have utmost respect for you. Know that we adore you. You remain our heroes, because you are putting your life for all of us. You are putting your life for the future of Amazonia. We will continue to support you. We will continue to stand for you. Please stay safe, and act wisely. May God bless you. Remember that we are only separated by the oceans and seas, but we are bonded by the common love to see Amazonia free. Amazonia will be free, whether La Republique like it or not. We will reach Boya at the end of the day. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Bye-bye. Good evening. If you are in the Cameroons now, I'm sure it is already some 10 minutes to 7 p.m. It is time for supper. Enjoy your meal. If you are in the U.S., it is probably still morning hours. Enjoy your breakfast, and you are going to church. Pray for justice. Those in China, Russia, Ukraine, Thailand, I'm sure it's only getting very late in the night. Have a nice sleep, and may God get you up tomorrow. If you are in mainland Europe, it is still 7 p.m. You are also getting dark. Enjoy your evening, and may God bless you. See you next week, Sunday, same time on this live show. Bye-bye.